You got hold it real quick? Hmm? Hold on.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone.
Man, I need to get some chills out here. We look naked. I don't like this.
So a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. A bad start there. A big
hey, man.
first play for
I tell Sweat for the fuck around and get paid.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They go play action with Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Oh, my God. Come on, Queen.
Able to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Who's Bradfield? Why is he back there?
And he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Bradfield might get cut.
He punted
better run this shit
5
back,
times
too.
on the win last week as this one's away. Let's take it on the 25. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31. On the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. And his guys made in stride, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Oh, I forgot. He
That was a
hurt,
route
too.
run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
I gotta change Lamar abilities. Tripping.
Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to throw one deep. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 26.
Maybe I give him the top 5. I wouldn't give him both. I would try not to give him both.
We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just
I would try not to give him both. My goal would be not to try to give him both of those. But, I mean, that ain't a terrible trade. I mean,
and by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves, and
you ain't doing it.
Let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown.
To number 84.
From 10 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And beyond the 20,
man, we look so naked without our shields. I need to put shields on everybody when I get back to we're at Baltimore. Everybody get a shield.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to get that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay. So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
I need some medicine.
What you called before, and realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
Maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Did you eat anything that makes your tummy hurt?
And get things going in the excitement area. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs. And sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Hey, drink. Look at this. Come over here. Come here. It's Pepto-Bismol. Come here.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. Absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
You say what?
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there.
He did.
Like nobody open.
That's how it
Now
started.
2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, who's dude, man? I ain't said my what you call it. I ain't set none of my crap up. You go all in the wrong spots.
They go play action with Jackson. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
To number 84.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Come on,
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Yeah, I come to
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Lions, nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Hooked in the air, intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Past the 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Will be intercepted.
damn, I tried that nigga.
Big turnover there as his
Definitely threw the bitch ass.
football back.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right
Needed
there.
that.
They're already down 2 scores.
Damn.
Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
Damn. Come on, Harvey. I'm hungry. You gonna watch the replay too, boy.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Montez Sweat picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. They'll take it at the 42. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Ross, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice little gain. 7 yards to pick up there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A gain of 4 yards to pick up, 1st down.
1st down.
Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And goal.
A gain of 32 that time. Jackson will throw again. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season, as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So
here's Zoe.
To bring it out of the end
Zoe here.
3 more.
Zoe. Here. Here.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not.
Here.
And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
At the 38-yard line.
Flush to his right. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Stop.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems like the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass. That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down.
Right.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
That it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
Shit.
Under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Jackson going to run.
Oh, my God.
Just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Man, kind of awful. I got no line.
Returning players are getting the football in very good field position late in this first half.
41-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Hurts throws it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They run with Breida. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have the Ravens first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one.
Did you feel the effort all the way up here? He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to run this one in. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal?
It's 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stop him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 2-yard line.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear a lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting him.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll get this back down about the 12-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Back now at Ford Field. The 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 14.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. We'll check on his status when we get back. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Lions on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try to make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. On second down, Swift.
And done on having that.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the Minnesota Titans. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
A 4-yard.
Well, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Hardman to return. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
wow.
These guys
wow. All right.
In certain situations,
I know what. Oh, look.
They're
looking
not
at.
as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Man, I tell you what.
Down Jackson. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Taking it. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Got a man in the middle, and it's complete.
What's he doing?
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So
in what league?
Territory now. Here's a first
In what league?
at the 49-yard line.
Oh.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards.
You gotta get some. Yeah, you gotta get some wreck.
At the Ravens 40.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. 36. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make
ball for the third time. Jackson going to be intercepted.
Oh my God.
He will bring it back. Interception return for a Lions touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you're conservative, don't you?
Fuck my line garbage.
I think you have to.
How many trades are allowed to do per year in this league? One, right? Huh?
Which is why they were throwing the football before.
What?
Trying to make sure they just
how many trades are allowed to do? One superstar trade or some shit like that per year? Damn it. It's all bad there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that.
Hell no, go for what you know.
It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the
Yo, this is the second time they done did this to me. Like, I don't know why they keep doing that. That's crazy.
But it's going to be second down.
What the hell, bro? I don't know how to feel about this game right now. Either that or Jackson just can't fucking throw. I'm starting to believe maybe he just can't throw. What the hell? We got to get that together before the playoffs. Man, we missed 2 of them hoes.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
that's crazy.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And incomplete here to bring
who is these guys, man?
He couldn't haul it in.
Man, I gotta go. God, man. So mad right now, bro.
Things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Got me good, fellas. Got me good.
Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Nah, all of a sudden Jackson can't fucking throw.
Inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Aaron Donald in there to record another sack. And that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. He's going to be taken down to the 35-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Man, my boy's just practicing out here now. I'm tell you what, had a fucking field there.
This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Got to try it.
Thanks to the double team by Aaron Donald.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens,
man, I ain't got no line. I know my flaws with my Ravens team now. My line a little off. My O-line, not my D. I got no stars.
And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. Try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Full left side complete. It's Andrews. And he takes his
hey, I ain't there for 400 on you, brother. Proud of.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
It came out to my TV.
It did.
Yeah.
Good.
It could not to my TV.
Okay.
You go help me.
You didn't even watch your TV.
Yes, I did.
Good.
You go help me.
They go play action.
Daddy.
Jackson.
Hello.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Can you help me?
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Baltimore, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll head back home next week.